on that. That basically is the Amazon effect. I'll have more on that in a second. Who's joining us on this historic day? I'll tell you right now. Ashley Webster, Liz McDonald, D.R. Barton, and Scott Martin. More green arrows. You can see them all over the place. All right. Obvious question. 25,000 when, DR?
Well, I believe, Stuart, you know I'm a numbers guy, and I believe we can get there by the end of the year. We've got almost 3% to make up. December over all times for the last 88 years has gone up 1.54% on average. So it's the biggest up month, and this would be about double that amount. But this ain't our grandpa and grandma's markets. I think we can get there because of tax reform, because of global strength, and because of the expanding U.S. economy.
Okay, earlier today, Scott Martin, who is also with us right now, he said we'll get to 25K either by Christmas Eve or by New Year's Eve, one of the two. A lot of people are on board with 25K very, very soon. Now, throughout the program, throughout the next 2.5 hours, you're going to be seeing on your screens lots of stocks that are moving. This is a sharp upside move. We know you want to check in on the stocks that you follow and which you may be own. Right now, we've got the Dow winners. I'll read them out for you. If you're on the radio, here they are. JP Morgan is up 3%, 108. Home Depot up 2%, 184. Goldman Sachs up 1.7%, 253. Boeing is at 277, up another 2%. And Caterpillar up 2% at 144. Winners across the board. Let me quickly address the market swoon on Friday after that incorrect ABC report. Scott Martin, should investors sue ABC News?
Oh, gosh, Stuart, you know, that probably is going to be a fool's errand. As you talked about with the judge, I don't know if we could call ABC malicious in this era. I mean, certainly dumb is a word that comes to mind. But here's what it goes to show you, though. It goes to show you as an investor, whether you're investing for the short, medium, or longer term, you got to pack your patience sometimes, and you're going to have market dislocation events. You're going to have rumors that come across the tape that if you're looking to accrue stock over time, these are actually buying opportunities. I know it's really hard to go to the window and hit the buy button when you have a mini crash, let's say, like we did on Friday, but that's when you got to take your cash and put it in because those are buying opportunities. Those are bargains.
On your screen right now, L Brands, United, no, we just changed the screen, but we're trying to give you as many winners as we can. Here's the S&P winners. L Brands, United Airlines, Gap, JB Hunt Transportation, and Kroger, all of them up 3%. That's a significant gain. Show me the NASDAQ winners again. This is for the benefit radio listeners. NASDAQ winners are... Okay, we'll get there, I'm sure. There you go. Bed Bath & Beyond, Fastenal, Express Scripts, Comcast, Endo International, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6% higher. They're all winning. I've got to talk about CVS. They've agreed to buy Aetna, $69 billion deal. Is this a game changer?
It is, and it's Scott made a good point about Amazon, but it's also what the American people want, and that's fast food health care. You walk in, you get an x-ray, you get a prescription, you're in and out. And this is the pop-up clinics that are all across the country. They're very successful. CVS has 10,000 locations that could easily turn into walk-in, pop-up medical clinics.
So over and above the Amazon effect, this is, I think, you saying soup to nuts for healthcare.
Fast food healthcare.
Fast food healthcare. That's a very good line. DR, quick.
Yes, the CVS is going to be able to tap into 23 million Aetna subscribers, including myself, and be able to offer them special deals to get Aetna's insurance costs down. There's going to be a build-on effect. If you can get them to do your son's or daughter's high school physical to play sports instead of going to the doctor, go to the CVS, they can save money for Aetna, for the clients. It's a win-win.
Now, there's also been speculation about a tie-in between a healthcare company and a major retailer, if I can put it like that. Look at Humana. It's speculation, but there's talk of Humana with Walmart or Humana with Walgreens. Scott, you pointed this out earlier. Look what you did. Humana is up $1.88. Okay, not a huge gain, but that's a speculative gain at $2.60. Any more on this, please?
Yeah. And I didn't get the buying order in time either, so I may have to wait for a little pullback in this one. I'll tell you what else to throw in here, though, guys, too. Think about a name you just mentioned, Stuart. Kroger's, Target. Those are other areas, like DR said, where you have these walk-in clinics. You have folks that are already doing shopping here, so why not take care of your health care as well, as Emax said, you know, fast food health care. Right. I love it because that's what these stores are starting to benefit from, is these walk-in clinics. And so look at Target and also Kroger's maybe trying to get in the game as well.
Walk-in health care clinics, fast food clinics.
Fast food health care.
Thank you, Liz. It was your line, and I'm not going to steal it.
You could take it. I don't
Check that big board. Yes, we are up. We're 6 minutes into the day, and we're up 212 points. The level is 24,438. The chipmaker, Broadcom, is going to take its first formal step today towards a hostile takeover bid for Qualcomm. Broadcom down, Qualcomm down. Okay. Disney has re-engaged in discussions with 21st Century Fox to purchase some of the assets. The talks center on 20th Century's movie and TV studio assets, but not Fox News or the Fox Broadcast Network or Fox Business. PayPal Holdings said Friday personal information for 1.6 million users has potentially been compromised at a company it acquired earlier this year. PayPal down 0.5%. Look at Facebook. It's got a new app, Messenger Kids. It's for 6 to 12-year-olds. No ads on it. Parents control it from their own Facebook page. Facebook is at 175. Look at the big tech names as of right now. I believe the only loser is Microsoft's down and Google is down. The others are going up again. DR, which of these, if any, would you buy right now?
I still love Facebook, Stuart. Facebook and Google are the duopoly that are going to control online advertising for a long time. Look what Facebook's doing. They already have 1 out of 4 men, women, and child on the globe on Facebook, and now they're giving parents a reason to put their kids on to grow that number even further. They are a juggernaut. I like them out of everyone on that list.
Then we have Chipotle fiddling with their unpopular queso recipe. All right, Lizzie, give us the story.
So what happened was they came out with a queso recipe, and then the jokes started pouring in. This tastes like a nightmare of swampy cheese. It's a crime against cheese. It's a bizarre chatter of cheese. Nothing can ruin a party faster than bad queso cheese dip. So they thought, Chipotle thought the road to recovery from the foodborne illness scandal was queso. It didn't work. Now they're rolling out an all-natural version of the cheese dip. And they're trying to see if this will work with Wall Street. They got target price cuts on this. They went into another kind of a slump because of bad queso. So I'll tell you, there's 23 ingredients in this all-natural case. I don't want to try to pronounce. I'd murder the Spanish language trying to pronounce these ingredients. So.
I want to move on because I'm going to talk about P.T. Barnum. Elon Musk reportedly plans to launch his red Tesla Roadster to Mars in January. I don't get it, Ash.
Well, they've got the Falcon Heavy launch, which is the biggest rocket yet that this company is going to put into space. It can take up to 30 seconds. It could take 5 of these things up with him. Now, this all started somewhat tongue-in-cheek over the weekend. Is he serious? Is he going to a red car for the red planet? That's the thing here. Send it to Mars. There's going to be some alien on Mars who's going to say, can you believe this? A car just dropped out of the sky, and I love it.
Where's the charging
station?
Yeah, where's the charging station on Mars?
Very sensational proof of payload capabilities, Stuart.
That's what he's doing. It's just to show off what they're capable of.
I'll buy it, but the stock is down. Let's get that
Waste of a good car.
Macy's planning to hire an extra, this is important here, an extra 7,000 seasonal workers. Is that a good sign for holiday shopping thus far?
I believe it's a very good sign. I thought Macy's might have trouble. They already said they were going to hire 80,000 seasonal workers. This is 7,000 on top of that. It's not the 120,000 that Amazon's hiring, but we just saw Bed Bath & Beyond. They're exploding today. It was a really strong Black Friday weekend. I think this is going to be a very good retail season, usually 25 to 30%. I think this year 30 to 35% of annual retail sales are going to come this Christmas season.
Scott Martin, I've got the last word to you, and I want you to tell our viewers which stock are you planning to buy when you're finished with us in about 30 seconds.
It probably looks like Humana based on our comments a few minutes ago, but I like DR's comment. You know, Stuart, I'll tell you something interesting I'll leave you with. We're starting to get to the bottom at retail. Retail got so ugly. We look at JCP, you know, day after day. Sears, some of these names are starting to pop because they're starting to bottom out. This holiday shopping season is going to be incredible. If you're looking to pick up some bargains, I'd look at the retail space.
Interesting. I got to say goodbye to DR and to Scott. Thank you very much indeed, gentlemen, on this historic day. All good stuff.